Alright guys, bit of a quick disclaimer here. So this is going to be showing all the creations from the What If Bulbasaur, What If Ivysaur videos. So if you feel like you're missing out on anything, go check those out. But if you just want to watch this video, it will show the Bulbasaur creation, the Ivysaur creation, and then the time lapse of the Venusaur creation, just like it is here with the base model. So yeah, if you want to see me chat about the other ones and you want to see the time lapse of them, go check those videos out. But if you're happy enough just to see the final creations, keep watching and enjoy. So starting off as per usual as the grass normal type. This one started off like a wombat and it's kind of carried on there. Quite honestly, it's probably one of my favorites, even though it's so simple. I think the last creation looks a little bit more like a bear than a wombat, which sort of suits it because it is the last evolution, so it should be something a little bit bigger. But it does still give me kind of wombat vibes. Maybe it's like the megafauna of the past. But yeah, really cool creation, I think. Let me know what you guys think. And next up we have the grass fighting type. So second evolution of this I didn't fall in love with, but I think I've fixed some of the mistakes in the final evolution here, made the horn a lot more prominent. Quite honestly, I'm still not sure why I put a horn in there for a fighting type, but it's the only thing that I can think to make it work. If you watch the What If Bulbasaur video, you'll see me going through a lot of other ideas which just weren't working out for me, and that's why I've settled on the rhinoceros look. Grass flying. So I liked how this one started out looking very airy, and the next evolution also looking very airy, which was great. The final evolution has a bit of a different feel to it, but I still really like it. I put a lot of work into the leaves up the top, making kind of look like a propeller. And I did get it right in the end. That sketch isn't quite accurate on how it ended up, but yeah, it's definitely a different feel from the other two, but still works as a grass flying. So I really enjoyed that one. So the grass ground type was kind of interesting because it started off really simple, almost like a color change, but it's evolved into something much different. Mainly just with that snout really is what gives it the main difference, and of course the claws. So each evolution has just made the snout a little bit bigger, and it's really set it apart from the Venusaur in the end, I think. Let me know what you guys think. Is this different enough? Is it different enough to be classed as a grass ground, or is it just a weird looking Venusaur? And here we have another one of my favorite creations with the grass rock type. Each one of these I really like, especially the last one. I think the last one just really comes together with the jewels and the rockiness of it. Not much else to say. I really like the way the legs are completely gems, and I really like the gem at the top as well. Let me know what you guys think. Is this one of your favorites? Is it one of the others? Let me know. But coming up is the oh so dreaded grass bug type. So the first one I wasn't overly happy with, but it was okay. Second one was better. The third one was, I'm just really not happy with it, quite honestly. I don't know what it is about bug type Pokemon that I just can't draw. But yeah, I definitely could have done this one a little bit better. I think it's mainly the legs that I'm not happy with here on this one. It's definitely a big change from the last one. And I think that maybe if I was a little bit more ambitious and changed the pose, I could have got a better result, drawing completely different legs. But nonetheless, let's move on to Grass Ghost type. So this one with the final evolution, I did change up a little bit, making the pumpkin the complete head, kind of like it has taken over control of the creature, whereas the last two had sort of two faces, the Bulbasaur's face and the pumpkin's face. Now this Venusaur just has the pumpkin face. It's taken full control. The design itself can probably use a little bit of work, but I really liked the concept, so I really wanted to do that. But yeah, now we're on to Grass Metal, which the first evolution I wasn't in love with. I fixed a few things in the second evolution, and the third evolution, in my opinion, has really come together. It's a likely story with this one. I think that for most parts, the third evolution has come together really well, with the exception of a few. But yeah, really liking the way this turned out. If I could do anything different, I would probably change the first evolution, because I still really dislike that and it feels like it doesn't fit in. But yeah, it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. So Grass Fire was always going to be a hard one to pull off, but I think I did pull it off and made it look cool in the process. This final one is something there that I really like the idea of. I liked the second one. The first one was a little bit too simple for me, just reminded me of Charmander just because of the colours, I think. But the second one with the beard and the mustache really inspired me, I think. This one, beard and mustache still, but just looking a lot older, a lot wrinklier. And we've got the flower at the top producing a flame, kind of like a Bunsen burner. So I really like the idea of that. Moving on to Grass Water. Again, this is one of the ones where the last evolution didn't quite live up to the previous two, I think. And again, I think if I changed the pose, I could have done a little bit better with this one, which I think I should have. This is just sort of my own laziness getting the better of me, I think. But in the end, it wasn't too bad. But yeah, I just think that changing up the pose so that the face wasn't looking directly at the camera, so to speak, would have done this one wonders. And next we have Grass Electric. Again, the first one looked a little bit too much like Pikachu. Tried to move away from that as much as possible in the evolutions. And this final evolution, I think, does really come together for what I was wanting. So just had a lot more hair for no reason at all. I suppose the hair can create static, I suppose. We'll go with that. And yeah, can't see his eyes due to all the hair. Other than that, pretty simple design, not much else to really say about it. Grass Psychic, what can I really say about this one? This one kind of just got uglier and uglier in the best of ways. So the final evolution, I've given him 2 gems, I suppose, if that's what you can call them, crystal balls maybe. One in the middle of his forehead like the others, and another one up top, which is what the bulb has produced, I suppose. This one's probably not quite as wrinkly as its predecessor, but it's still got that sort of look to it, and I think it really works quite well still. Let me know what you guys think. Is it too ugly or is it just perfect? Next up, we've got grass ice type, which again, the second evolution really set it off for me. I really got inspired by that again and wanted to continue on that theme with the third evolution. So just giving it a lot more hair on its face, kind of like a mustache look there in the middle, but yeah, just really continuing on the themes of the second one, but expanding it with Ivysaur's own themes. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. Could I have done better with this one? What would you like to have seen? Maybe even draw your own and send it through to me. That would be really cool to see. If you don't know, I do have Twitter, Type40Artist. Search for that, tag me, and I would love to see everyone else's creations. Grass Dragon type is another one where I thought it was probably a little bit too simple, but it expanded a lot with the evolutions. So the second evolution in particular expanded a lot on the core themes that I had, and now the third evolution, I just wanted it to go kind of all out. I wanted to kind of make the flower on top, I suppose, very much different to the other ones, even though this doesn't really warrant being changed as a dragon. I just felt that this one needed a bit of a different aesthetic, so I've gone with that. Now we've got Grass Dark type. Really like the the withered bulb on this one, so I wanted to keep that kind of look with this one, even though it doesn't have a bulb. So the flower on top is very weathered, still giving him that corny, bad hairstyle and dark eyes, but I think that this hairstyle is much cornier than the last one, and it just accentuates everything. So yeah, really cool design. I really always like the dark type designs, but last but not least, we've got Grass Fairy. So this one ended up looking very cutesy, but the last evolution is probably not as cutesy, given those trademark creepy eyes that I do sometimes for fairy types. I don't know where I get this, because I can't think of any other fairy types that have such creepy eyes, but it seems to be a trope for me with those types. So yeah, that is the end of the video. Let me know what you guys think. As I mentioned earlier, would love to see some of your creations, so tweet me with that, and I might even showcase some in the next video. But it's been really fun doing this series. I will be doing the What If Charizard and What If Blastoise videos next. If you haven't seen some of my earlier videos, go through and check those out. I've got pretty much all the starters now, just missing the last starters of the first generation. Obviously haven't done any for the next generations, but yeah, if you guys have watched this far, put up with my rambling. If you liked what you've seen, like this video, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment what you did like and what you didn't like. I'm always open to feedback, and last of all, thanks for watching.